What's up? Back with another video. And I've been trying to start this video for like the past 30 minutes, honestly. And I'm not gonna lie, I even started crying a little bit because I wouldn't say I'm like emotional about it or like sad about it, but I just feel like there's a lot of people around me going through something. A lot of people around me that are just sad, have questions about life and why they're going through the things that they're going through and everything. So I just thought I'd shed some light and give my opinion on some things and give some advice, and hopefully I can help somebody today. So let's get into it. This is the big question that everybody's asking themselves, asking the universe, asking God, whatever you believe in. Everyone's asking why. Why me? Why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Why? And to be quite honest, I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know. No one knows. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you don't have to have it figured out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make you laugh. I'm just trying to make you laugh and smile. And I know it works. So, no, on a more serious note, I really don't know why. And it's okay that you don't know why either. I almost knocked down my ring light. But I do know one thing. And I love this quote. I actually saw this quote my senior year of high school. I was in the counselor's office waiting on something. Who knows? And I think it was on the wall. It was on a poster. And it said, grow through what you go through. And I was like, oh my God. It's so deep. Because it's true. Like, you can't keep running from your problems. You can't keep trying to avoid them or ignore your situation or ignore trauma if you have it. Like, one day you're gonna have to face it, and it's gonna be ugly. It's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be easy, but you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to. Nothing lasts forever. Bad times, sad times, happy times, crazy times, confusing times. Nothing. So what you go through, you're gonna get through it. How do you get through it? You have to, if you believe in God, you need to pray. And you need to ask him, okay, God, what is it that you're trying to reveal to me? What is the lesson here that I need to learn? When I got out of the army and I came home and I walked away from literally almost like all my friends. I only talk to like 2 people now. Oh, sorry, friends. I decided I wanted my relationship back with God, and I wanted to be closer with him, and I wanted to pray more and do all this stuff. And so he started talking to me, and he revealed to me that he wanted to move me to Lancaster. And when I tell you absolutely nothing isn't Lancaster, nothing, I was like, I was like, really, God? Like, you want me to move all the way out to Lancaster in the middle of nowhere where, like, I was like, he doesn't want me to be happy. That's it. Like, he doesn't want me to be happy. He doesn't want me to be around anybody. He doesn't want me to have friends. He doesn't want any of that. And yeah, I ended up moving. I moved out here last April, and when I tell you guys, I haven't made, like, all of last year, I didn't talk to anybody. No friends, no going out, no going to the movies, the mall, no nothing. It was just me and my aunt, like, hanging out all the time. And then I would go and pick up my cousins, and they'd come and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say he had to get me out here. He had to remove those people out of my life. He moved me out here, like I said, kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I could mainly focus on him, what I wanted to gain out of my life, how I could feel purposeful again and feel worthy again, and all that stuff. And that's really what happened. And not only that, first of all, when God blesses you or reveal something to you, he's not only thinking about you, he's thinking about other people too. So not only was it beneficial for me and my mental health and my spiritual growth and everything to come out here and get closer to him, but I was also placed in the position that I am to help other people and to give them advice, because I've come across a lot of different people who needed help and didn't even realize they needed help until they met me. And like, I'm saying, like, I would just have simple conversations with people, and they have revelations and realizations, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't even realize I did this, or I didn't even realize this was hurting me or affecting me. So, like, my words are very powerful, and that's why I take stuff like this so serious, and like I try to help as many people as I can. And give advice, because like he's using me as an example. There have been many times, many days and nights when I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried, and I've just been so angry, and I've had just so much built up and bottled up emotions. I didn't even know how to deal with it or how to cope with it. So it's like I had to go through certain trials and tribulations, and certain things had to happen to me in order for me to truly understand how strong I am. And my faith has been tested multiple times, many times. And you know, all I can say is things do get better, and it's the cliche stuff that makes sense. And take it from me, the person who didn't even want to be alive 2 years ago, okay, almost 2 years ago. Like, life does get better, and there is a bright side to all of this, and you just have to keep going. You have to ask questions. You have to open your mouth and pray. You have to pray. And another thing is, you can't focus on the things you don't have. You can't focus on the future too much. You can't do any of that, because then it starts to clog and fog your memory, and then you can't even enjoy life or anything you have now or what's right in front of you, because you're too focused on the things you don't have, and you're focused on what you want to work towards and where you want to be 10 years from now. And all that's great, because you know, my mom put that in me and my siblings' head to not only think about now, not only focus on now, but also focus on the future. But I took that, like, every single little piece of that advice my mom gives to me, I listen to it, but like I take it to the extreme, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. So so it's like I just recently, like within the past 2 months, a little after I started college, like I decided I wanted to go to a film school eventually, instead of like the regular college that I go to right now. And so it's like I couldn't even fully enjoy my first semester of college. I'm a freshman in college, right? I couldn't even enjoy last semester for real, because I was too focused on leaving after my first year, finding a different film school, which I already did. I applied for the film school too, New York Film Academy in LA, and I got accepted. I got in and everything. And but I was stressed. I was thinking about where I was going to live and if I needed to move, because it's in LA and I'm not trying to commute all the time. So I was thinking about that. I was thinking about different classes and which degree I wanted to get and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I'm not even done with my first semester of the college I'm attending now. So it's like, what am I doing? So that's what I'm saying. Like, stop being so focused on the future. Stop worrying about what may or may not happen, because you don't even know if you're going to wake up in the morning. So just chill and relax. Everything that's meant to happen will happen on its own time. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to try to convince the universe to do this and do that. The universe is on your side. So as long as you're being obedient and you're listening and you're paying attention to the signs and everything, you're going to be okay. And everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. You do not have to lift a finger. Just relax and take it one day at a time. Everything you do, absolutely everything you do, take it one day at a time. I keep looking down because oh my God, I wrote down some of the notes in my backup phone, so that's why I keep looking down. Another quote I want to hit you guys with, it just goes back to what I was just saying, is some of you are being robbed of life because you will not accept where you are. Accept life for the way it is. Accept the place that you're in right now. It's a tongue twister. I'm getting distracted. Accept where you're at is what I'm trying to say. Accept it. Embrace it. Embrace the suck. That's what they used to tell us all the time in the army. Yep, it sucks. We gotta run 3 miles today, 4 miles today. You gotta do sprints up the hill. You gotta eat those nasty ass MREs. Hey, embrace the suck, because you know what? This too shall pass. And for those of you who feel like your life is too crazy, or you're too messed up for God to love you or accept you or do any of that or even answer your prayers, that's not true. That's not true. God will listen to you. God loves you. Busted, bamboozled, out of control. He'll take you just as you are, and he'll be patient with you. He'll wait and he'll listen, And then he'll start to fold and sculpt you and mold you into the person he wants you to be. May also be the person that you want to be. But you have to open your mouth and talk. You have to pray. Not just praying here. You have to pray out loud. There's power in the tongue. There's power in absolutely everything you say. So whatever you put out into the universe, whether it's good or bad, it's going to come back to you. Whether it's right away, a week later, 8 months later, 4 years later, it's going to come back. So speak it into existence. Everything I've gotten in life, everything I've done in life, I thought about it. After I thought about it, I placed it in my heart. And once I felt like that's what I wanted to do, and it was my dream or my aspiration, then I spoke it into existence and I prayed about it and I declared it. It's mine. And I've gotten absolutely everything that I prayed about, everything I wished for, ever wanted, everything. I don't want for anything. Nothing. So please take my advice because it works. All right. We're getting to the end. So one thing I'm going to leave it off with is when things start to not make sense or get rough, we say things like, he doesn't love me. If you love me, I wouldn't be going through this. If you love me, I would have this. If you love me, this, that, and the third. That's not true. Like I said, well, first of all, God gives his toughest battles and situations to his strongest soldiers. Hence why I take pride in my tattoo so much, because I am a warrior. And it's like the things I've been through in my life and I've gone through, it's like, dang, the average human being would be completely broken and destroyed right now, but I'm living the life that I'm living, and I've gone through certain things because apparently I can handle it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm still sometimes I'm still like, I don't know. I feel like forget it. But anyway, so what I'm saying is God does love you, and just because you're going through a tough time doesn't mean he doesn't love you or he loves you any less or any of that. That's not the case. I mean, it's just like when we were growing up in elementary school and high school and stuff, kids thought that the parents who were harder on them and like more strict didn't love them and stuff like that, and the kids who had the parents who just let them do whatever and the parents didn't really care and stuff like that, that those parents love their kids so much. And that is not the case. It's the opposite. The parents who just go around and let their kids do whatever and talk back to them and do all that type of stuff, like, that's not real love, and that's not real parenting either. First of all, those parents need a parenting class. And second of all, those kids, like, you need to learn how to appreciate the parents that are like that and are strict. And it's the same thing. It's all about discipline and obedience and all that stuff. Life isn't all about what you want, when you want it, and how you want to get it. No, have to be patient. So, what were some of the key points we learned today? Grow through what you go through. Learn to appreciate now for now. Embrace the suck. God loves you. And you are strong. You will make it through this situation, this storm. It's going to pass. This too shall pass. Like I said, not everything lasts forever. Bad times, happy times, sad times. None of that stuff. So keep pushing. Keep your head up, stay strong, stay love, spread kindness, spread joy. And if anyone needs anything, you can always DM me, text me, or do any of that. I also made a YouTube channel. It's under Daj Unique, just my full first name. Please subscribe, because I will be posting on here and my YouTube channel. So once I start learning how to do the edits and stuff. So I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day, and thank you for listening.